streaming.
Mic's fixed. I think we are back up. I believe so. Sorry for that little glitch there, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little bit of a
Technical
difficulties this morning. That's what I get for not checking my mics before I start the morning show. Anyway, back on air. We got mics now. We are good. January 12th. We're doing a box set show. For why? Why not? I immediately regretted this decision when getting ready for this show this morning because box sets are on the top of every shelf in this whole store. They're up on everything. And
so Nick got a little cardio in this morning.
Yeah,
I was down the ladder.
I was running up and down a ladder quite a bit this morning, getting them all ready. And we have a lot. We've got CD boxes. Well, we just did a few CD boxes, mostly 45 and LP boxes. We're going to kind of run through those. Annette's got some lists. What do you have for lists today?
I have the top box sets of 2020. Oh my gosh, wasn't it frosty out this morning?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I did defrost
in
my car.
30 degrees here, so let's get going with some of these good box sets here. And these are from different sources, and they're not necessarily the top 10. They're just different top box sets of 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a couple in stock, so we'll go. I guess
go over those. Do you have like a best selling of all time? Did you find those?
Well,
did you find like a most popular kind of thing?
That's my next list. So the one sitting up here on the table we have is the Amy Winehouse 12x7, the singles.
Let's start with that.
Yeah. So we've got the Amy Winehouse 12x7. So there's 12 7-inch records in here, plus an etched 7-inch of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, which is recorded for BBC Radio 2 in 2004. It has been selling pretty good in this store.
Yeah, we've had a couple of those already, and I just got them in right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I've only had them for maybe a month.
Yeah.
So any big Winehouse collectors out there, and there's quite a few of them out there.
Mm-hmm.
They've been actually doing these 7-inch box sets for a number of years, and they sell out, and that's obviously they don't make those forever.
Right.
Are kind of a collectible piece.
I don't think they're numbered.
They're not They're not numbered, but I'm sure they're limited. It says 2020 on it, so yeah, we're going right into the 2020 list.
Yeah, 2020.
Wow, we're just right off the bat, right into the 2020 list. So that was one of them.
Next up on the list, and hey Ethan, I only have 2 sheets of paper today, just to let you know. Pretty good, huh? Especially doing it this morning while I was drinking my coffee. Fortunately, didn't spill any on me. Next, and like I said, these are in no certain order. They're just coming out of the crate this way. So we have the Ava the Studio Albums. There's 8 different albums within this box set. We've got Ring Ring, ABBA, the album, Super Trooper, Waterloo, Arrival, Voulez-Vous, and The Visitors.
And let me show you the back on this, guys. They're all on 180 gram colored vinyl. So every single one of them is on a colored slab of vinyl, which I thought was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
This
$200.
This is my last one, actually. I'm down to just this last one.
I don't even remember seeing that one.
One thing I should definitely mention on these is that if you see anything you like, sometimes these will be on our website. Sometimes they won't. The older box sets, I know there's some of these that are not on our website. I know the Kings of Leon set we're going to talk about, the Killers box set we're going to talk about. Those aren't on my website, which is probably why I still have them.
Right.
So if you see something you like, reach out to us, call us. We'll be here all day. We're on Central Time, so we're here till 6 p.m. Central Time. Obviously, we're here now till then. After the live stream goes down, we'll be here.
Yep.
So if you see something, let us know. We will get it to you.
That's 815-226-1259.
And then you'll get we have an automated message, so you have to press 0 when you get the automated teller.
Exactly.
To get a
I'm going to have Nick or Nick.
Or me if I'm at the counter.
Oh, I'm going to have Nick lift this one up.
All right. Another big seller.
Black
We're
Sabbath
getting down there on these too.
Paranoid Super Deluxe. I believe, is this
on
the
your
50th
list?
anniversary? Yeah.
Yep.
50th anniversary. It's on the list. How many do we have here?
5 LP.
This has got some really good stuff on it. So I don't own many box sets, if any, on vinyl. I have a couple CD box sets back from the day. But this would probably be one that I wouldn't mind having on my shelf at home.
So they've got It's a 5 LP set. The first LP is the original album. I believe it's Half Speed Mastered. 2012, the original UK press. The second LP is the Quad Mix, which is slightly different. Mm-hmm. LP3 is a live in Montreux. So is LP4. And LP5 is live in Brussels. Then it's got a booklet and a tour book and liner notes, posters. It's got all sorts of goodies inside of it. What's really cool about this, well, obviously this came out in 2020 because it's on the 2020 list. Right. In the next 3 weeks, they're doing volume 4. No. Same way, same pricing, same box set. I think it's a 5 LP. That's coming out soon. So if you're a big Sabbath collector, these are running thin. These will be gone real quick, and volume 4 will be out before we know it. I should also mention, if you do buy box sets from us and we have to ship them, we have a custom box set mailer. Mm-hmm. So it's if you've ordered from us before, we have a custom mailer to protect our corners on our regular LPs. We have a similar design for thicker box sets, so to protect box sets from getting shipped so they arrive in good shape.
And if you order more than one, we do have some boxes that our albums are shipped into us here.
Yeah.
That are protected on the sides as well.
Yeah, we have big boxes for that kind of stuff. So
next up,
we have it all.
We have Dire Straits, the studio albums, 1978 to 1991. We'll let Nick tell his story about this one. The last album?
The last album? Well, yeah. So obviously, Dire Straits, if you're and watch my Mo-Fi Minute, you know all the first 5 Dire Straits records have come out on Mobile Fidelity. And I think I've seen some regular Brothers in Arms come in domestically, but the other 4 you haven't seen. But the 6th album is not available any other way right now. And it's called, what is it called? It's called On Every Street. Mm-hmm. This is the only way you can get that record right now. Until Start Your Ear Off Right is releasing these individually. I don't know. It's probably cheaper to buy the box set, honestly. $176 for 6 LPs.
And the box.
And the box. And you probably sell them for
and then you can just
20 some each.
Put that in your shelf, and you can see exactly what albums are in there. So not a full 4-sided box set.
You show the back too.
Oh yeah. You can show the back there.
So the box set's actually probably about the same price as what the regular release is going to be, and you get the cool box.
You get art, photos, and lyrics as well.
Limited edition. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many of these they're going to make, but there's a few extras in there too. So I like the price. They've done a good job over the years of bringing the price of box sets down to a reasonable amount. They used to be really crazy. Box sets were always like, whoa. But now if you divide the price of the albums against how many are in the box.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
They've actually gotten, you're talking $20 an album, which you can't hardly find any new vinyl for $20.
No. Another top box set 2020, we've got Print Sign of the Times. I believe, hopefully this is a super deluxe edition.
I think the super deluxe are gone.
Oh,
I think this gone. Is this the record store day one? Oh, this is the regular one.
This is a different one because the super deluxe edition had 13 LPs and a DVD.
Those sold out immediately.
Yeah, so this one is a box set remastered. We've got, I'm not sure how many albums are in here.
They did 2 different versions of this.
4 records.
They did the 4 LP, and that's holding, which on black. And I believe they did a picture record of the same box for Record Store Day. And I think we might still have those left.
We might.
I think I do. Because they came late, so we didn't sell out of them on the day.
Right.
But
so this has some single mixes and edits remastered. It also is including B-sides and single edits. $81.
And if you're a Prince fan, you know that that's probably impossible to find. You're not going to find a... I don't even know if it was put out on vinyl originally. I've never seen one.
I don't know.
I don't think it was. Prince Sign of the Times.
Okay.
We got a good story about this one already this morning.
I can tell I'm not a morning person. Come on. So I'm asking Nick to pull, do we have this box set? Do we have this? I'm like, hey, do we have Paul McCartney and the Flaming Lips? He looked at me with that look that he gives me when he's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Flaming Lips?
He says, we've got Flaming Pie. I'm like, yeah, that will work.
Yeah, Flaming Pie will do.
That's on the top box set list of 2020 there.
Everyone's talking about McCartney 3 like it was the only release that came out in 2020, but it wasn't. A lot of people forget Flaming Pie came out in this little box set earlier in the year. It's $60, which isn't bad, and Dan will say it's the last good McCartney record. Where's Death Metal Dan? He hasn't popped in yet today.
No.
He's catching up. I saw he's here, but he's probably packing.
He's here. Good. Metallica.
I'll bring it up here for
S and M2 on the list. So we've got Metallica with the San Francisco
Symphony Orchestra,
which I've not heard this, but it should be pretty cool.
Well, the first one was so popular 20-some years ago, they had to do another one. So it's kind of a cool follow-up to the S&M one. Here's the new thing that's kind of coming out right now, are these semi-box sets. It's not a hard case, but it's like a quad fold. It's like they fold out like twice this way and twice that way. Oh, by the way, this is on marbled orange vinyl with a 16-page book.
How many LPs are in that? 3 or 2?
I think it's 4.
Oh, 4? Yep, 4 LP set right on front there.
It's
Great
4.
big letters.
Yeah, 4 LP set. It's kind of like their greatest hits too. Master of Puppets, Nothing Else Matters, Enter Sandman. So it's got a lot of their.
Sandman, I love this.
It's got a lot of their old songs on there. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how I feel about these new box sets. Do you like this packaging?
I don't know, because I'm just feeling like it's just like a double gatefold. You know, just the way it's set up, because it is kind of set up like
it's kind of
that.
set up. It's not like a hard case.
Right.
I don't know. You know,
I mean,
the other one I forgot to grab it. The Motorhead Ace of Spades came out. It was just like this.
It was
I forgot to grab that before the morning show. It's still out in the rack, but we got them.
still out the rack.
It's still out in the rack.
I got it right here.
Well,
okay,
all
so
right.
we've got that one
so
too.
probably Ace of Spades by Motorhead came out in 3 ways. We had the Deluxe box, came in a hard case box. And then the next level was like a 4 LP, came out like this. And then they did a single LP on black and a single LP on picture record.
So, get your...
We got your Ace of Spades too.
Yeah, Ace of Spades, and then the...
Oh, speaking of kind of semi-quasi box
there
sets.
we go.
Jump right into this one. Get a net going with this.
Yeah, so we've got the Elton John. I'm not sure if these all come together in one set. They're calling it the Jewel Box 9 LP set. The red, so it's the red, blue, and the green sets. So you would have to get all 3 of them, but these are on the list as well. This is deep cuts. And you get 4 180-gram LPs, 31 personal favorites curated by Elton himself. So
came out in
John's
November.
One of my favorites. Really, I was fortunate to see him in concert one time. That was really cool.
The Elton John did not want to release these guys. He had to be convinced to release all this set. Basically, his management was like, people want to hear this, your fans want to hear it. Elton was hesitant because it's early stuff and it's raw and it's not polished, and he didn't want to put anything out that reflected badly on him. But they twisted his arm and he put it out. So we got deep cuts. And then you got rarities and B-sides.
B-sides, and there's 1, 2, 3 LPs in this. $61. So how much is that one for the 4 LP?
This is 91 for 4 LP, but it's like a hard semi-box set.
And a lot of these are saying on the back, it's like a piano and tambourine demo.
Yeah.
A band version. So there's different arranged band version, different versions of these songs on here. And
that's 61 for a double LP. This is like a deluxe. This is like a trifold here. And then there's like a regular gatefold.
This is called And This Is Me. It's a 2 LP set. And this one's $37. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here's our 9 LP
and they didn't
box set.
They didn't put it as a box set, which like they sold these individually. They all have their own SKU. They're all on my website individually. I don't know if it was supposed to be one giant set and they couldn't get the boxes or what the heck happened, but yeah, you got to get all 3 to have the complete set there.
So there's some of the stuff that I pulled off this morning. Top box sets 2020. There's a couple on here that, like Linkin Park Hybrid Theory, the 20th anniversary deluxe box set. We never got that in. That would have been a great one to have too.
If you know, it might have came in. It might have sold right away.
Oh, that could
they
be
went.
too.
They went so fast.
And then there's a couple that we did have, the Deep Purple Whoosh, and we're out of that.
I don't have it as a box set. It was just a 2 LP. I don't know why it's on the box set list. I still have those, but It was just a regular old 2 LP thing.
Didn't we have Def Leppard the early years? 79?
Yeah,
No.
we do. We sold out of the early years and they're out of stock.
Oh, so
But
got
we
the
have the
next.
later years. So we'll get to
Okay.
that.
Then of course I can't go without this one, and we didn't get this one in either because it probably would have been in my collection. The Allman Brothers Band, Trouble No More. It was a 50th anniversary collection.
Ah.
So that I guess.
There's one on the list. Down.
So that's about it for my list of ones that we actually have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of this stuff, obviously with vinyl being so hot this year, a lot of them sold out right away. And some of them I tried to get and they're all gone.
Right.
And luckily some of the stuff we still have. Here is Black Keys Brothers 7-inch box, kind of like the Amy Winehouse. They did, Brothers is a big reissue campaign because of the anniversary, the 10th year anniversary. So they're doing it all on a 7-inch box. Limited edition, $80. I know these are kind of limited. 9 7-inches, 3 songs not on the original version, 60-page photo book. Liner notes by David Frick.
60-page book.
60-page book. I think that sucker's going to be thick.
Yeah. Give you a night of reading.
Right? You want to talk about this and I'll rotate some of these boxes? We got box sets that are so big that we can't exactly move them around.
Just to go through the list while he's taking care of that, because we don't have any of these in that I'm aware of, but the best-selling box sets of all time that I was able to come up with was Bruce Springsteen Live, 1975 to 85, Metallica Binge and Purge, Led Zeppelin, George Strait, straight out of the box, Garth Brooks Collection, Eric Clapton Crossroads, Led Zeppelin, the complete studio recordings, Led Zeppelin remastered, Bob Marley, Dream of Freedom, Elvis Presley, King of Rock and Roll, Ed Rod Stewart, Storyteller. I wasn't able to come up with yours with my limited time this morning. So.
What are those? Those are top 10s?
Yeah, top best-selling box sets of all time.
Okay.
And like I said, I use different sources. So, I mean, those obviously, if you try to look them up, they're gonna vary a bit from website to website.
You can grab you can start off with something there. I'm going to grab something interesting.
Alrighty, let me start out with a band I actually know, AC/DC. So we've got Power Up, the new album. This came out on vinyl and in this cool little box set. CDs, right? There's CDs in here?
That's the light up box.
Yeah, and it's a light up box. I've never seen it lit up. But on top it's made to look like a little amp or something. It's got a little speaker and some volume controls. And this is really cool. AC/DC out with the new one there. I do have a box set of AC/DC Live at home.
Those
CDs.
Those sold really well. We actually were getting down on those. The new album's been doing quite well. It wasn't a box set, but the CD was a box set.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good way to kind of make a deluxe thing out of the CD. Thought they did a good idea. That was a great idea for AC/DC this year. Speaking of, I don't know if this is this year or if this was last year. Let me see if there's a date on this box. Well, anyway, Beatles 22 single collection. This is a big deal when this came out. So this is all 22 singles issued in the UK between 1962 and 1970. Ooh. Exclusive for this box, double A-side of 1990 releases, Free as a Bird and Real Love. Mastered at Abbey Road Studios, mono and stereo tapes, original single mixes. Discs are pressed with replica first issue picture sleeves from around the world.
So
a fully illustrated booklet.
In a picture sleeve.
So yeah, all the
That's
picture
so
sleeves.
Cool.
And then it's got illustrated booklet, includes all the notes from all the different sleeves. So on the back here,
$230.
$230. Beatles don't come cheap, as you wouldn't expect. Let me see if this thing will zoom in here. You can kind of see all the different. It's got all the different picture sleeves there on the back. So yeah, if you're a Beatles collector, I know they've done their 7-inch boxes over the years, and I mean that's just the only one I'm going to get. So I'll put that on display over on your side.
Yeah.
Put it in front of yours over there.
See if I can maneuver this without leaving out the computer.
You can move the green things. Well, it's fine now.
There we go.
Sit there. Here's another one we got. This was, I don't know if this was a record store day. They are hand numbered. This is number 221 of the Dave Matthews Band live. Live at the Hollywood Bowl. Dave Matthews Band records usually don't stick around. Usually they sell out right away. They used to do the record store day releases, and those were well before you worked here.
Yeah.
They did boxes like this. Man, they went like, there was the first thing out the door back in the day in record store day. So I'm surprised we still have these hanging around. Maybe they've cooled off a little bit.
Because I don't remember seeing a Dave Matthews box set. So
Yeah, they used to do them every year for record store day.
It would have only been like 5 record store days, but last year we had a couple extra in there. So I've had a couple under my belt here.
I don't think this is it's just numbered.
No, it's just a regular.
It's just numbered live at the Hollywood Bowl. $125 for 5 LPs, which is kind of cool since there was no concerts this year. You could just buy this, throw it on your turntable, drink some beers, and pretend like you went. It'd probably be cheaper. It'd definitely be cheaper. $125. Have all your buddies over and pretend you're at the concert.
There you go.
That's the way to do it. That's the only way we're going to do it here for the next few months anyway. You want the next one? Let's give you one you know.
I don't know that many.
How do you know any of these?
What's
How about this one?
I didn't see that one. Oh, yeah. I thought, wasn't that on my list? No. Wasn't it?
I'm giving that one. Giving that one.
No,
Here.
it was goat head soup that was on my list.
This is what should have been the record store day list. This should have been the record store day Let It Bleed release, but it wasn't. So
we got the Rolling Stones. We got 50th anniversary limited edition. Don't know how many.
2 LPs.
There's all kinds of stuff in there.
2 LPs.
Hand numbered box set.
Got
80-page hardcover book with never before seen photos, shot by Ethan Russell, and an essay by David Frick. Or is it Fricky?
David Frick.
Okay, because I know somebody by that last name, they pronounce it Fricky. 2 180-gram LPs, 2 hybrid SACDs in here.
Yep, 45.
Restored original album art, remastered audio by Bob Ludwig.
Yep.
A 7-inch single of Honky Tonk Woman, and You Can't Always Get What You Want. Ain't that the truth? In mono with original single art. 3 hand-numbered replicas signed lithographs printed on archival paper. An original full-color poster from 1969 Decca album release. So what you see on the back here is what is packed. I can't believe it all fit in this box with everything.
You know, and for $125, this destroys the $100 Let It Bleed record store day that was on a colored single LP on a colored with a. Because of that, I have a lot of people buying this.
Yeah.
Because it's just as numbered, it's just as cool. It's only $25 more, and you get a hell of a lot more for the price. So, and a lot of people, this is their favorite Rolling Stones album. So for $125, 2 LP, 45, 2 SACDs, notes, posters, lithographs.
And I think I was
It's a nice package.
trying to find a number on this because
It's covered.
Numbered.
No, it's covered. It's right here.
Oh.
I had one of my customers open them up.
Oh, cool.
You can't see it,
So
but
you
it's
don't know
behind the
what you're
promo sheet here.
Oh, so there's a separate sheet on the back there.
Yeah, the sheet comes off.
Okay. I haven't seen it opened.
Going back in the Wayback Machine.
Oh, yeah. That's the Wayback Machine.
How about this? $20 for the E.T. special narrated by Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you ever seen this before?
Michael Jackson?
Have you ever
It
seen
sure
this?
is.
You get the cassette. You get the picture record with E.T. on it. And it's got the. And then it's got. This is awesome. I mean, I love this stuff, so I love seeing all these cool things. It's got a booklet inside of it. Flip that. You can flip that through that. Still got the E.T. fan
Let's see if
club.
I can do this backwards. Oh, there we go with the picture that matches the cassette.
If you have an E.T. lover in your family, someone who just collects awesome 80s stuff, I mean, there's probably only one way you can get this poster.
Right.
It's probably only available in this box set.
Oh, isn't that cool? And everything's intact there.
Yeah, you
Got this
have the
book going
poster.
on.
Yep. So $20.
There's a little dialogue going on here in the
Record looks like new.
book.
That's worth $20.
Cool.
Just the records would sell for $20.
Yeah.
Let alone the box set.
So there's the book that comes with it. It's in really good
cassette.
shape. I mean, this has a
Book's
little
never
bit of
played.
spine wear on here, but that's about it. I don't know if that's part of the original or not. This is pretty cool. So you can get your EP on today if you can call later.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just opened up the cassette. The cassette is Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine, Let It Loose. So probably isn't the right cassette, but you know what? I might have another one of these guys. The case is perfect. So I wonder if if it just mixed it up. I'll have to look into that.
Quickie.
I think they probably just
Mixed it up.
All right, what do we got next? Wilko Summer Teeth box set. These, I sold so many of these when these came out. I thought I was going to run out of them, and I have this is my last one. Probably because it's not on our website. For $101, which is kind of an interesting price. 5 LP Wilko. They have done deluxe editions of all their albums over the last, handful of years. It's like every anniversary rolls around, they do a 5 LP box of, every one of them. And they're quite collectible because they do them once, like every other box set. So, limited edition, 5 LP, 24 previously unreleased outtakes and demos. It has a live at Tower Records in '99, an essay by Mojo editor, and 180 gram vinyl. So, for $100, 5 LPs, it's not a bad deal.
I'll let you pick up that one.
I'll pick this one up for Annette.
What is it?
I've had a bunch of people chatting about Kings of Leon lately, because Kings of Leon obviously haven't done much lately, and their LPs are pretty damn hard to find. So this might not be a way to go. This was a record store day only box set. We have left over from, what year is this from? This is from record store day number, this is 2011's the last date on here.
Oh goodness.
Look, it's got a number here on the corner. Number 4,322. Never been opened original Kings of Leon box. $135. You get their first 3 albums, and then you get a rarities album, which I believe this is the only way you can get it. So it doesn't have their later albums, but it'll knock out the first era. I think they have 5 albums. This is the first 3. So, takes a big chunk out of the collection.
Yeah, absolutely.
You put that on your shelf, and then you only need to get a couple more. 135. Here's back in the Wayback Machine.
Yes. We got quite a few of those out here. I see. We need to remove this. We've got George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. Was that on my top list over
That's
there?
got to be on the best-selling box sets of all time.
I only copied down the top 10, but I want to say it was.
Obviously, George Harrison's first solo record after the Beatles came out in 1970. Just had a 50th anniversary, which we're hoping to get an anniversary box set. I don't know if COVID just kind of put that on ice or what. But it's a 3 LP box. Does this one have the poster?
No.
No poster.
No.
$60. This is an original. Has the inner sleeves.
Yep.
They're not exactly the easiest thing to find anymore. They used to come in all the time, but you hardly ever see them. They do. There is a reissue out on these. You can buy them. They're not. I think they're like $80. So you can save a little bit of money buying an older used one. There's actually some songs. There's always people talking about what would have been the next Beatles album. What would after Abbey Road had they made another Beatles album? And people take songs off this and songs off First McCartney and First Lennon and First Ringo. But this truly is the most timeless, most classic Harrison record. If you don't have this in your collection and you're a Beatles fan, this is a must-own for your collection. So be sure to at least check it out and go out and put that in the collection. For sure. What do you got next?
Oh, I've got the Eagles. Okay, they're kind of from my era, so I know who they are. That's always a big plus.
This is another 2020 release, by the way.
Oh.
Just came out.
And recorded live at the Forum, Inglewood, California in 2018. There's 4 LPs in this.
Long Beach, Inglewood.
Yeah. Songs I actually know. There's $100 on this.
5 LP?
4 LP.
4 LP?
26 classic tracks featuring Hotel California, Take It Easy, and Life in the Fast Lane. And this is, they're calling it's 4 LP, 180 gram vinyl. And they're calling it the new live album.
It's even got Funk 49 on there. Obviously, Joe Walsh is playing with them, so it's got a little bit. They got a few other little pieces. Rocky Mountain Ways on here. Desperado, Long Run, New Kid in Town. It's like the best of. Again, since we didn't have any shows last year, buy a box set, have your buddies over. Well, you can't have too many buddies over because of COVID, but have them over, crack open some cold ones, and pretend you're there. Close your eyes.
Put on your sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Throw on a Hawaiian shirt. Put the shorts on. Yeah.
$100. You can't even get an Eagles concert ticket for $100.
It'd
be $200 minimum probably to go see them. It's the way to do it, guys. And it's the 2020 concert experience.
That's right.
All right. Speaking of concert experience, $100 get you a Grateful Dead show. And I have to kind of feel bad for all the Grateful Dead fans out there because you guys get pummeled with box sets. If you collect Grateful Dead, your wallet is constantly and is getting attacked by all the limited edition Grateful Dead box sets. They were on a tear for a while. Every 3 months we'd get a limited edition set. And like everything Grateful Dead, they make them and they move on, and then you got to go find one if you didn't get one. So the latest one, this is I think my last one, limited 9100. This is Saint of Circumstance, live in 1991 at the Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the relentlessly excellent performances and unprecedented sound from 48-track tape recordings. These are out of print. This is my last one. So if you're a Deadhead, you got to get that before they're gone. Speaking of being a Deadhead.
Yeah. Whoa.
How about the very best of Jerry Garcia? This was a Record Store Day drop one release from this year. I actually have a couple left. There's one behind the counter, and we got this one. $85. Get you the very best of his works. It's got stuff from... It's got... The first 2 LPs are studio recordings. LPs 3, 4, and 5 are all live recordings. From 73 all the way up to 90. 80, 90, 79, 77, 75, 87, 73. So it's kind of all over the place.
It is all over the place.
So another thing to add to your collection if you're a Deadhead. Because they didn't put out enough, right?
No. You want to go to the other ones then?
Yeah, you want to jump. Well, here, I'll give you this one because you were talking about it.
Oh,
you know what? We'll go to the other ones. You're right. I see what you're doing there.
Here, I'll do this for you.
You just go ahead and do that.
Okay, we've got Jerry Garcia, Before the Dead. It's a 5 LP box set in mint condition. Let's see what we've got. It looks like there's also a booklet in here. This is used.
Someone traded this in recently. So it's not something you're going to be able to find really anywhere.
So you get the 5 LPs with it, and you also get this is actually a really nice booklet. The way it's printed and the quality of the paper is really nice. So you get a bunch of pictures in here. You get some stories, and on the back, of course, is the lineup of the songs.
So this is all the stuff he did before. Obviously, it's Garcia Before the Dead, but it really is before Grateful Dead. It's his jug band. It's all the stuff they used to go around playing before they, the two of them got together and actually formed the Grateful Dead. So stuff that's really hard to find. Obviously, it's probably for your hardcore Dead fans because it's not like a typical Grateful Dead box set. You're not getting Grateful Dead songs in it. So obviously, it's a little more of a hardcore piece, but whenever it's a more hardcore piece, they're always harder to find.
Yeah.
So what we got on?
A nice trade-in that we got in here. It's a 5 LP for $150.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. 5 LP 150 for something that's out of print, all gone. All right, let's jump. Oh, we got one more. We got one more Dead piece. This is another Record Store Day drop. This came out in drop Black Friday 2020. So we had a drop 1 piece, and we had a Black Friday. This is Garcia Live Volume 2. Volume 1 came out last Record Store Day. I should say Record Store Day 2019. This came out, Volume 2 came out Black Friday 2020. So it's 2 sets. It's broken up into 2 sets from Berkeley, California in 1990. Set 1 and Set 2. How many LPs is it? 4 LP? Doesn't say. Let me see what the original sticker says. 4 LP, 180 gram. They only made 5,000 of them, which is kind of light for a Grateful Dead piece. Previously captured Beautiful Sunday Afternoon performance, classic Jerry Garcia band lineup, and band virtuoso Bella Fleck.
Bella Fleck's on there?
Yeah.
That's
How about that?
interesting.
$80. So again, reasonably priced.
Bella
Dead
Fleck
stuff.
and the Flecktone? No, what was Bella
Yeah,
Fleck? Yeah,
Flecktones, yeah.
Flecktones.
You got that right. Want to take this one?
Yeah, this
Beyonce?
This is Beyonce. This is another one that was just coming at the end of last year, I believe.
Yep.
It was actually put out in 2019, according to the back. So we've got.
But it didn't come out on vinyl until just recently, I don't think.
So this is. I'm not sure. It looks like it might be 4 LPs in a book or 5 LPs.
4.
4 LPs. So it's the live album, and there's something else inside there. So it looks like there might be a booklet or something. It doesn't really say on the back, and for a list of full credits. Okay, it doesn't give a whole lot of information. It's only $58.
No, but did you see the Destiny Child girls are on here?
No, I didn't. I missed that. Up
Kelly
there.
Rowland,
Yep.
Michelle Williams
There they
are
are.
on a couple songs.
Yeah.
They got interludes and they got all sorts of fun stuff on there. But you always got to do Destiny's Child love because they're from Rockford, or at least one of them is.
Michelle Williams. That was.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who Blue Ivy is.
Neither. All right, we're gonna continue on with some. This is a used
Is this the
copy.
Deluxe?
Yeah, used copy of my favorite Mac DeMarco record, Salad Days. This is the deluxe. Obviously, all these are sold out. This was traded in. $80. The record is mint minus. Comes with a bunch of cool extras. We've got this is the original LP sleeve. Here's the double gatefold.
Wow.
It's a 2 LP, as I think the regular is just a regular 1 LP. So it has all the demos. Oh yeah, here's the demo sleeve, and then this is the regular LP sleeve. It's got inner notes. It comes with a mirror, although our mirror does have a crack in it. It came in not perfect, but it has a little magnet on it.
They kept the shrink with the little.
Yeah,
colored
with the
vinyl
hype sticker on it.
Sticker on it.
And I believe this is on colored vinyl too. Whereas the regular is just on black. This one's on yellow. So if you're a DeMarco fan like I am, this is kind of a must-have piece, or at least a unique piece of what I consider his strongest album to date. If you don't know who Mac DeMarco is, because I know there's a lot of people out there who maybe haven't listened to him, he's a Canadian kid out there who makes really cool, like, newer psychedelic indie music. Does it through a tape machine and messes with the pitch and makes the guitar sound kind of cool. And go check out Mac DeMarco Salad Days. You won't regret it. I think you will.
So instead of
enjoy
having
it.
a couple beers with your friends, I'd say grab a couple gummies. I've never heard of.
Well, not everyone
Nick's-
lives in Illinois, Annette. You
Oh,
can't just
yeah.
do that, and it's not legal in the country yet.
Aw.
California, the West Coast will feel you though.
Yeah.
Some of the
Hey,
states will feel you.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
You know,
There's some
Nevada.
more states coming online with illegal. You want this one, Tim Buckley?
No,
We should have had Jeff do this one.
there's a lot of albums in here. So Tim Buckley, 7 LP box set, $111. Okay, well that's kind of a weird price.
Was it Record Store
No,
Day?
Summer of '69, Peace, Love, and Music from Rhino.
Oh, it was the summer of 69.
2019.
So yeah, it was because Rhino, you know how they do Rocktober and they do
Yeah.
Start Your Ear Off Right, which is going on right now.
I think they did these in 19, didn't they?
They did a summer of
Yes.
69
Yeah, for a 50-year.
reissue campaign, and this was one of the releases on that. The price is awesome.
1, 2, 3 for 7 LPs.
$111 for 7 LPs, and Tim Buckley records are not the most common thing in the world.
not sure.
Those are hard to find.
I'm not sure I've ever seen any in here in my.
The problem is Tim Buckley isn't everybody's cup of tea. So, they're rare. Yeah, they're hard to find. Yes, the price is good. Tim Buckley, Jeff, who's our folk lover who works here, he loves this kind of stuff. To me, not really my thing. So, again, you just got to have a love for it. But the price is right. And it's summer 69, so it's pretty cool. I think these might be on colored too. Let's see here, 7 LP set. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. What do you want to do?
Well, you can do that one.
I'll do the Mumford & Sons Sign No More box. Remember how we're getting into the 7-inch boxes? We just brought this in this week. Sign No More, which is Mumford & Sons' first album. I'm a huge Mumford & Sons fan, so for $60, you get their 7-inch box set. So it has 6 exclusive vinyl pieces, 7-inch collector's box, film presentation folder, and negatives from the original best-selling album. So it's not only does it have all the songs on 7 inches, it's got some film negatives. It's got some kind of collector pieces. For $60, if you're a Mumford fan, this would be pretty cool to have in your collection.
Let's kind of go a little different route here.
That was a trade-in.
This is a trade-in. It's an 8 LP Beatles import box set, $40. Korea? Do you remember where this was?
This is a rare piece.
Yeah.
And I will say that I did some research on it. I believe it's either China or Korea. It's originally was a 10 LP set. We're missing 2 of the LPs.
And actually, we did play it because we were kind of curious what it listed like. And it didn't sound bad
No.
at all. At least
No.
at least what we listened
If
to.
you're looking, if someone is new, fresh into vinyl, and they're trying to collect the Beatles records for $40, you're not going to beat this.
Yeah.
And what they did is they basically took the full albums and they just copied them. It's called the Best of the Beatles, but they essentially put every Beatles record in the box. They didn't even change the lineup.
So.
And they actually sounded really good. I was surprised at how well they sounded.
This is what the label looks like.
It's sideways, but
Oh,
because
the
it's
one on the back is it?
yeah. There you go. There you go.
There we go. So there's the label for you, CSJ 1001 dash. Well, we
Hard
have
box
way
set to
about the
find.
garage.
I mean, I've only ever seen one. The box isn't perfect. 8 LPs. The LPs are in great shape.
Yeah.
So if you just got someone who just got into collecting and they want a lot of Beatles, the condition of the records is great. For $40, I mean, you buy them new, they're 24 each. You get 8 of them for 40. I mean,
At least the song titles are in English.
yeah. It's not a bad way to go.
Very-
The bargain is there.
There's the cover,
They even just ripped off Let It Be.
and there's the back. Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Typical kind of import style bootleg kind of thing going on there. So,
So
but
that's kind of interesting.
still a cool piece
Yeah.
for $40. All right, what we got next? You were talking about this earlier. Let's
Def
get it out
Leppard,
here.
yeah, where was it? Were they on the? I don't know. They were on some list or something. Def Leppard vinyl collection 2. Oh, because it was a different.
Vinyl 1 was a
Leopard.
bestseller.
Yeah, and this is the vinyl collection volume 2. $260. I'm not sure what all is in
So-
it. There's
They put out their records chronologically. So the first box set has all their early albums, and then this is all the stuff that you can't find on vinyl because it's later. Adrenalize, Retroactive, Slang, Euphoria, Rarities Volume 1 and Volume 2 and Volume 3. Or Volume 2 and Volume 3. Volume 1's in the first box.
Yep.
So, again, you don't have a lot of options if you're collecting Def Leppard. These haven't been pressed, so you get them in a box set, at least you can get them. Volume 1 obviously was very popular for the obvious reason. It's
Right.
early work that everybody knows. Those, I think, are all out of stock, out of print. I couldn't find any more. Doesn't mean there's not some at your local record store or online somewhere. Your buddy could trade it or something. But Volume 2 we still have. Again, limited edition. I'm sure this will sell out sometime soon. So
I don't know why I have 10 LPs listed on here. I don't know if they're.
yeah, it's 10. It's probably
it
10
10
LPs
Okay.
because some of them are doubles.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 records, but of those, some of those are doubles. So
You get a 40-page booklet with some new essays
okay,
and some exclusive Ross Helvin photos.
nice.
All within this box set here for Def Leppard Vinyl Collection 2 for $260.
Not bad because I don't really have any Def Leppard used in the store. Here's one that came in this
Comes
week.
in, goes out.
Yep.
Oh, I
This-
don't remember that one.
Yeah, because it just came in. It's not even been here a week. Layla, Derek and the Donos, Layla and Assorted Love Songs. This is the 50th anniversary box set. $125. Just came out this Friday. Has the full album. It's been half-speed mastered, so it is high quality. Original album takes up the first 2 LPs. The bonus material is of some sessions. Phil Spector produced A-side, B-side single. And then some more bonus material is they're live on the Johnny Cash TV show. They did a sessions for the Domino's second album from 1971.
Cool.
So you're gonna
That'd probably be a pretty good album.
well, and these are originals are getting pretty hard to find, and you're getting a half-speed edition, 180 gram.
Yeah.
So it's probably the quality is going to be there. Then
Yeah.
you get a bunch of extra bonus stuff for $125. That seems to be the new sweet spot for pricing.
$125.
They like that $125 price spot, which I think is fair.
Be an easy one to find in your collection too.
Yeah, bright yellow. Yeah, you can't mess that up.
I don't know where we got left.
Here, did you buy this?
I did not, but it has been selling really well in this store. So we've got the Hendrix here. It's really a great price, $51. You get 3 albums and a Blu-ray.
Which is cool. The concert. I saw some of the
Yeah.
concert footage. It's like him playing to like 600 or 700 people.
Really?
That's it. And they're like in a
Wow.
field, kind of Woodstock style. The
Oh,
stage
'cause
is
it's
just
in
a
Maui,
little.
Hawaii. It's
Yeah.
it's actually at the, and I should know how to say this, Haleakala crater. No, that's probably I don't know how to say it. So that would have been so cool to see something like that.
Well, you can be there.
I
You
guess
can be
I
there. You can pop that Blu-ray in, and you can feel like you're being there.
I already bought
You-
2 albums last week. I got to wait another week or two.
For $51, it's a really good deal.
Yeah.
That's why we've been selling a ton of them. I think that's 3 LP with a Blu-ray. That's really a fair price. Like I said, they've been doing a lot better with pricing.
And it says it's actually two different Maui performances.
Yeah, I think he did afternoon and a night performance.
Oh, okay. It's pressed on audiophile grade vinyl by Quality Record Pressing. So, yeah, it's been selling really well.
Yeah. How about Crossroads? I'll grab this for you. Eric Clapton
Eric
Crossroads Festival?
Clapton's, Crossroads Guitar Festival 2019. How many are on here? Didn't we just have
Everybody's on this thing.
and this made in Germany?
Tedeschi Trucks.
Oh.
Gary Clark Jr.
Oh, this is a
Eric
okay.
Clapton, obviously. Los Lobos. James Bay.
You got Buddy.
Jeff Beck.
Buddy Guy and Johnny Lang.
Yeah, everybody's on this thing.
Peter Frampton with Eric Clapton doing While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
I've never gotten to see a Crossroads festival. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
But, you know, this is, I guess, as close as I can get for $200. I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to.
You can.
I don't have to buy $9
invite
beers.
some friends over.
Yep. Once again,
Buy a case or 2 of beer.
have a good Friday or Saturday night.
That's right. Listen. Oh, this got Jimmy Vaughn, which
This
is
just-
Stevie Ray Vaughan's brother.
And then this just
here.
came out.
This would be
Just
really
recently,
good.
this came out.
Jimmy Vaughn and Bonnie Raitt. This would actually be a really, really good album or set. I didn't look at this one when it came in.
Was this on your set? That was. I know that was on your list.
That was on my list, and I think that was on the actual best-selling box sets of all time. It's the only one of that list we have in here, and obviously it's a used version of it. We've got it marked
$25.
$25.
5 LP booklet.
What does it? Yes.
This
It does
is
have the booklet.
Yep. And this is also, fun fact, this is the last piece to come out on 8-track, cassette, CD, and vinyl.
No way.
Came out on 4 formats. They sold a ton of these. But yeah, this is the last piece to come out on all 4 formats.
And if you want to know what the words are, you get the words in here too.
All the liner notes, all the
Yeah.
cool stuff.
So $25 for how many albums were in here?
5 LP.
5 LP set. And it won't be online, so if you are interested, give us a call. Get a hold of Nick on Facebook, Instagram.
Yep, get a hold of us.
Here. Or call us at 815-226-1259.
Yep, we're getting there. How about Led Zeppelin, Song Remains the
you're right
Same box set? $150, has all 4 of the LPs. Again, hard to find originals. You're going to pay that at least for an original liner notes, all that good stuff. Zeppelin really doesn't need much explaining.
No.
Has all their 28-page booklet, everything you expect in that.
Well, and there were the best-selling box sets of all times that I pulled off that list. There's 3 Led Zeppelins right on there.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Slater Kinney, she did a box set for one of her records, $36. No Cities to Love. This is kind of a out of print, limited edition deluxe, 180 gram white vinyl. Bonus 12-inch with 2 new exclusive with a fold-out poster. These came out years ago, and I still have 1 left. I know we're running a little long today, so I'm going to have to try to burn through some of these last ones.
Just got a couple left.
No, I got the stack.
Oh. You better go through.
Swimming in Circles. This is Mac Miller, which is my best-selling artist right now.
Yes.
These are his last 2 albums put together. It was supposed to be Swimming in Circles and and that was going to be his next album, but obviously he died, so he didn't get to continue the sentence there. But you can buy the pair of them, the limited edition box set format, $100. I've got a couple of those
I'm
left.
surprised we still have those left.
I'm getting down there.
Yeah, because this stuff's just fine.
How about Soundgarden? This is a live from the Artist's Den 4 LP. First time concert album performances of Blow Up the Outside of the World, New Damage, My Way, By Crooked Steps, Been Away Too Long, and 12 more. Audio file. Again, everybody's over. Obviously, we all miss Soundgarden. We miss those wonderful tunes.
$80.
$80. You can be transported. I'm going to let you do those. I'm going to jump over here and we'll kind of switch back and forth.
He's making me pick up the heavy stuff.
All right.
All right. I don't even know. Do we have the free one?
Yes, we do.
Tom Petty Wildflowers. I think this actually was on one of my lists, and Tom. And I didn't include that in the best top sellers of 2020 because I knew that Nick had them set aside for this. So this is a 7 LP.
Yep.
And it's $175. It's got Wildflowers, all the rest, home recordings, and Wildflowers live. What all's in one of these besides the LPs?
It's got a booklet.
One?
Yep. I've got the 9 LP.
9 LPs. So we've got, and there's 7 unreleased songs in there. So 54 tracks, 7 unreleased songs, 28 unreleased versions, and that's the 7 LP set.
Yep.
The next one.
And we also have the 9 LP set,
The 9
which
LP
is
set.
everything from the 7 LP set, except you get a hardcover book and you get the alternate versions. The Finding Wildflowers is what it's called, an extra 2 LPs. This was an indie exclusive only. It was originally going to be sold only on his website. Last minute, they made it indie exclusive only, so the 9 LP is the hard one to find. I might have this one and one other, or just this one. Getting low on these, though.
$260.
$260 is our price
Yep.
on that set. And I have the 3 LP for $41 as well. We just got those back in. All right, Flaming Lips.
Not to be confused with Flaming Pie.
Not to be confused with Flaming Pie. This is their best, kind of like they did a chronological box set back in the day. And if you're into Flaming Lips, this is a great one to start with. It's got At War with the Mystics. It's got Christmas on Mars. It's got Embryonic and The Dark Side of the Moon and Heavy Fwens.
I think, what year was that put out?
This was put out in 2016.
I want to say that might have been on one of the lists that I was looking at as like a top seller or something.
Yeah, so they did Heavy Nugs. This is volume 2, so it's from At War with the Mystics, which is arguably their strongest album, forward to 2012. And then I might have the volume 1 in here. Let me see what else we got. Pricing isn't bad. It's $150. RSD 2016 release. It's probably not on the website, which is why I still have it.
That's what I was just going to say, probably not on the website.
How about this one? Emmylou Harris. Limited edition box set. Studio albums 80 to 83. $100. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LPs in it. You know what?
Yep.
I remember this was released. This is 2020?
No,
I remember
don't
this
think
being
so.
on 2019. So it was a big release in 2019. The Emmylou Harris box. I remember someone talking about that. $100 for 5 LPs. That's a damn good price. All right, here's a little blast from the past. My last one of these. The Bruce Springsteen box. 73 to 84. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his LPs, which actually turns out to be, it's $200. Asbury Park, East Street Shuffle, Born to Run, Darkness on the Edge of Town, The River, and Born in the USA and Nebraska. All on a box, which is, a lot of people will say it's his best stuff. It's got a cool textured cover. It's got all the cool stuff on the back. It looks like the lid lifts off here on the side. It's got the cool look.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Looks like a road case. Look, the sticker even made it look like it's torn. Give it a little bit of, give it some wear. Got one. That's my last one of those. We're gonna dive into some kind of different RSD stuff. Scientific Dub. Scientist. 10-inch box. This is RSD. It doesn't even have a year on it, guys. That's how long I've had it. This is my last one of these. 10-inch set. You're looking for some kind of unique stuff. I've got it. All right, here's another Flaming Lips box. This is Zurika 4LP Zurika set. Now, this is RSD, and it is $70. Now, this is one where you're going to need friends, guys. Zurika was a record made by the Flaming Lips. All 4 LPs are to be played at the same time.
Yikes.
4 turntables, and you and your buddies start them all at the same time, and it's supposed to be like a psychedelic experience. So this one you definitely need gummies for, and you need your buddies for.
We got 4 turntables here.
We can get you 4 turntables, and he knew that not everyone would start the record at the same time, and so he said it would be a unique experience every time you did it. He actually demoed this in a parking garage with cassette tapes back in the day, and kind of that's how he got his idea going, and he came out with this. So
With multiple sound sources.
that's right. You need 4 turntable sound setups. So yeah, you're talking about something crazy, and the idea is to be behind your music. He wanted people to be interactive with the music, and what a crazy idea.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's never going to be put on vinyl again.
Do not listen repeatedly at high volume. Just a disclaimer on there.
Yeah, those
Make
guys.
sure infants are out of listening range.
Oh boy.
Should not be listened to while driving.
Oh, the good old Flaming Lips. All right, Kate Bush did a reissue campaign, maybe in 19 or early 2000. She boxed up her records into 2 and 3 LP boxes. This is vinyl box number 3, $150. It's got Ariel, A Sky of Honey, 50 Words for Snow, and a director's cut. There's 4 in this one, or 3 LPs. Yeah, 50 Words for Snow, director's cut, and Ariel are all 3 in this box for $150. I have another one of hers. Here's vinyl remaster number 1. This has got 4 of it, but they're not 2 LPs. This has got Lionheart, The Dreaming, Never, Forever, The Kick Inside. $100 on this one. Again, those must be single LPs because the others must be doubles. This one I know isn't on my website because I probably would have already sold it if it had been. The Killers box set, $180. Gets you all their records up through Wonderful Wonderful. And turntable slip mat. Obviously, these are limited edition. I think they're sold out everywhere. But yeah, if you're just getting into vinyl, you're just starting to collect vinyl, and you're into the Killers, this is kind of a one and done, guys. For $180, you can. And I love the cover of this thing. This cover thing is awesome. They made it look like Vegas, except because they're from Las Vegas. Except they put the name of all their records: Hot Fuss, Battleborn, Welcome to Wonderful Wonderful, Sam's Town. So they changed it to kind of spoof Vegas, which I thought was a really clever way to do that. Record Store Day box set, half Japanese. Record Store Day set to 3 LP box, $68. And we're running real long today, so this is a Roy Orbison box that came out for Record Store Day a handful of years ago. It is numbered on the back, and it's got 4 of his LPs right there on the back. Roy Orbison records really pretty hard to find. If you get them, they're trashed. I have a couple
at home. They were my dad's, and they're pretty trash.
They're always trash. People played the snot out of them. Yeah. But yeah, you get Lonely Blue, Crying, In Dreams, and Oh Pretty Woman for $120. How about Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan had a set, $86, live in '75, Rolling Stones Thunder Review, the Bootleg Series 5. Obviously, he's got a lot of Bootleg Series stuff going on. He's been reissuing these for a long time. So here's number 5. Again, these all run out. They go out of print pretty fast. What do we got on this price? It's $86. So we still got the original sticker there. Any Broken Social Scene fans out there? $125. Forgiveness Rock Records 10-inch box set. This is, I don't know how many LPs. 7 10-inch boxes. And they're all on colored vinyl. So if you're a Broken Social Scene fan, we got something for you.
Just had one of our, in our comments here, which is really interesting, said that I thought Dolly Parton's Christmas album that came out last year came on everything, even 8-track, and it did. Came out on MP3, audio CD, vinyl, cassette, and 8-track.
Wow.
Streaming, so
I guess that's not the last. It was the last wide release. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Because Cheap Trick had a 8-track.
Thank you for letting us know that. It was really interesting information.
I don't think the Cheap Trick one came out on cassette though. They released the latest on 8-track, CD, and vinyl. I don't think there was cassette. Let's see. John Coltrane, 1963, New Directions. I've got one of these left. They're kind of going through the Coltrane stuff. $150 get you that. Let's see here. Ooh, if you
stirring up some dust.
I know some of these have been on the shelf from our remodeling. This, the chocolate box, 2 LP splatter LP, DVD, 2 CD, $150. This was a record store day only. George Clinton Parliament Funkadelic release. So if you're into Parliament Funkadelic and you don't have this, their stuff is always real limited, always kind of hard, sells fast.
It's coming to you directly from the mothership.
That's right.
This would be a very interesting album to have as well.
I've looked it up. The color LP on it is so awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, I've been tempted to open that so many times.
Splatter, DVD, and 2 CDs. Oh, that's interesting.
How about David and Phil Alvin? This is an RSD 2014 release. We still have one. David and Phil Alvin, little 10-inch by Yep Rock. Obviously, they didn't make many of these. Play and sing songs of Big Bill Bronzy. And they even made it look like a little old 70s.
Yeah, they did.
I love when they do that. I've been selling these like hotcakes. Here's another old RSD. RSD Black Friday 14. I sold 2 of these last week. I'm almost out of them. Neil Young official release series discs 5 and 8. So Neil Young packaged up his albums and box sets. This is these 4.
And
Time Fades Away.
2.
Time Fades Away, On the Beach, Tonight's the Night, and Zuma. Obviously, these are all out of print. I've got them for $160 if you are a Neil Young fan. Oh my God, we are almost there, guys. Thanks for bearing with us today. We've got Giant Sand Box, $192. This is a record store day 2016. Wow, I've had this a while. $192. Complete A to Z Giant Sand will be released alphabetically rather than chronologically. That's right. So they released their records alphabetically. So it's Ballad, Blurry Center, Chore, Glum, and Goods. So it's A through G.
Nice.
Why not, right? Let's do something a little different.
They gotta mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, they did it kind of.
Watch your phone.
Here's the another Kate Bush. I said we had all those. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. That's set number 4. This is Lauren Arbach and Bert Jansch, which Arbach name, little memorial from the Black Keys. This is a record store day release from 2016, $97 on that. It's a 3 LP box. And my last one is the Flaming Lips Heady Nugs 94 to 97. So there must be one in the middle too, because this one doesn't have. So this will be all their real early stuff, 95 through 95, 94. And it's got some extras from 2015. So
$75.
$75. This is a cheap one. So that's a lot of stuff, guys. I was going to go over all of the rare finds, but we ran out of time today. So we'll have to.
I didn't know we had this many box sets.
We had so many box sets. I had no idea we had that many box sets too. But thanks for watching. We got the MoFi Minute coming up Friday. I got some audiophile vinyl traded in on the store. I might kind of sneak some audiophile
cool.
trade-ins into the MoFi Minute. New vinyl roundup is on Saturday per usual. Thanks so much for watching. Next week we got an inauguration in the United States.
We do.
We are going to go over presidential records and kind of spoken word and offbeat stuff.
I'll be sitting here with my mouth closed the whole time because I don't know anything about that stuff.
Well, trust me, none of it's anything current.
I know.
It's plenty old.
It's all stuff we'll be pulling out of the basement.
Yeah, we're going to be pulling out some digging, doing some cool digging, talking about some history stuff. So.
Well, everybody be safe and have a good day.
And we'll